I think one of the biggest questions I get asked here, and one of the things I have to answer the most, is what's the worst thing about West Point? What's the worst part about being here? Probably expecting some answer like, oh, it's different for everyone. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. Some people can't work out as well. Some people have trouble with the academic loads. No, actually, there is an objective, one worst thing just across the board for everyone. And I'll show you. And here we are, Hayes Gymnasium. Here it is, the worst place on earth. Now I know what you're thinking, this place is kind of cool. Got monkey bars, got ropes. But this place is home to the worst thing at West Point. The legendary indoor obstacle course test. I'm gonna be honest, I hope no one comes in because like I'm wearing this and I look really stupid. So starting off, there's usually like these things you have to crawl under here, but since they're using these ropes for the class that you take gymnastics for, they're not here. But normally you would crawl through these things. So notional crawl through them. And then you go through these tires. You gotta do that vault over here. And then you gotta do what's called the shelf here. And all you gotta do is get up. Okay. And then you climb up here. And then you gotta get down here. And you slide down, you gotta go leap until you get that red bar way over there. And then once you're here, you gotta jump down and then run over here. And then you gotta jump through this thing with your feet first. Then you gotta go across this balance beam. The rule is you're only allowed to take one step after this black line right here. And you gotta jump down and do a somersault. If you ever needed added encouragement, they always play it up here. Look at them go. Then you go over to this wall and then you gotta jump over it. And you gotta go on these monkey bars. Then you gotta climb a rope up until you hit at least past that red mark up there. And you go over this. Now you're on a track. And what you gotta do is you gotta grab one of these medicine balls, you gotta run a lap, and you drop it back in here, and you grab a baton, you do another lap, and you drop it in here, and you run right in front of that dude's picture over there, who this whole place is named after. But one thing that wasn't mentioned is that anytime you do this, or you work out in here, you get this thing called haze lung. And they're not sure what it is, which is kind of terrifying. But essentially, anytime you work out in here, the air is so still because this building is so old, your lungs feel like they're on fire, and you're gonna be coughing and spitting stuff up for like, sometimes hours. But this is what I consider the worst thing here. So if you can get through all this, you can realistically get through anything. Just a quick commentary. I've heard a lot of schools say that their school's like super old, but is your school so old that it was around when it was socially acceptable for other schools to give out award plaques of Benjamin Franklin giving out twigs to 4 naked dudes? So that's old. That's old.